The truth behind Hanayome. It might have all started with a lingering grudge caused by that tragic event. Hanayome was likely Seiko Hasegawa. She became a spirit obsessed with eyes in imitation of her fiance's revenge. Their dog turned into that thing in an effort to save them. The info I got from a fellow mark bearer points to that as well. Her fiance was a musician known as Epsilon MM back then. He made a name for himself by cross-mixing genres into his music, from rock and pop to classical and techno. Around the time of the incident, he had been working on a new album. The last song on it was My Holy, dedicated to his fiancée. But in the end, the album was published without that final track. The song and her fiance's love finally reached Seiko. I'd like to think it's because of us and Genta. I hope their tragic tale has finally come to a close, but some things still don't add up. How did Hanayome suddenly get the power to bestow the mark? The answer might lie with the Buddha statues stolen from H Shrine. The Buddha statues from H Shrine. The files in the garage mentioned the Buddha statues were stolen from H Shrine 50 years ago, right during the period of chaos following the end of the war. Is there a connection? What's more, a year-old interview says someone witnessed a woman in white carrying a headless Buddha statue on a street called Manhole Road. Maybe I should look into that next. Are you retiring to bed? Good night. It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark, when I can leave this place. There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. I looked around Sayakuji's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. It's impolite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet. But it came up empty. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me that a horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. After searching everywhere I can, I'll leave the bedroom. The deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking of it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. How do you do, Lord Ichigo? Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery. Though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that it would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kuja mansion master key so I can open it. Mary says she thought it might be inside Sayakuji's bedroom, but it clearly was a bust. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She almost seems human when she does that. looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey, Mary. Were you made by Saya Kujo? No, I have served the Kujo family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes for the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house deities or soul. It may be something similar. So you're like a Kujo garden deity? That is an exaggeration, though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most unfortunate. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who bear the mark. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Lord Ichigo, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya will be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Now, Lord Ichigo, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way into the mansion. I hope you can find some clue as to their spirit that gave you your mark. Before she can even finish her sentence, there's a knock at the front door. A girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blink down fondly at her appearance. Nice to meet you, good morning! It's the middle of the night. Alright, sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujo lives here, right? Madame Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Saya around? Madame Yasuoka? Yep, no clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya Kujo isn't here. I'm Yurusu Ichigo. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Are you here about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that is exactly. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories becomes a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuoka said. Well, color me surprised. I didn't think anyone besides Saya Kujo knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her, but for some reason she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified. But being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is a definite no-go. I think I know what line of work she's in. She's an idol. Are you an idol or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I am Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero. Oh, so that's your stage costume? Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight after filming finished. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found me. The taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes her jacket and bares her shoulder. A familiar mark glares bright from her skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this thing, and it's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. Who's there? Ai's eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a female voice out of nowhere. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Sayakuji's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. I seem surprised to hear Kujo is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow this string of unusual events. Now, Lady Ai, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably when we filmed at the mystery spots. I didn't think I had the scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it? Summer Ghost Story Special. During the shoot, our guest star, Madame Yasuoka, and I got this weirdly shaped scar. The minute she saw it, Madame Yasuoka told me it was called a mark. So, I wasn't the only one to get one. This Yasuoka also got the mark. Is this person not coming here then? Oh, I guess I forgot to say, Madame Yasuoka's on her way too. She'll be just a little late. She's stopping by her shop in Ginza before heading over. What should I ask her next? Where'd you go? We went around the 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was the whole tunnel in our city. Another one was a railroad crossing in T-City where a lot of accident happened. The last one was the back street in H-City. Sure enough, H-City was one of the places. What should I ask her next? When did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for the time that day. It just suddenly there. Well, that's not much help. I think that's all I'll get from her. You mentioned street in H-City, but where exactly was it? Just a sec. I takes her cell phone out of the bag and flips it open. Pretty sure it was in an email by my manager. Oh, there it is. It was K Miyamachi Northward. It was a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes were all over. K Miyamachi Northward. The file in the garage said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen there. Is it just a coincidence, or... Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you must go tonight. Please, head directly to Keimiyamachi North Road, Lord Ichigo. There may be a spirit trace there. It's not the only thing I might find. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statues from H Shrine too. And of course I'll come with you. Our group has a song that goes like this. I'm not one to sit and wait. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might. Okay. Sounds like Love and Hero specializes in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. The road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. We look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. It wouldn't happen to be a woman, wearing white, carrying a statue with it. Actually, yeah, that was a rumor. I don't really remember the statue read. So, did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. But Madame Yasuka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire ship. You keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She's a famous fortune teller. Her predictions often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Saya Kujo. Oh yeah, I better email her. I've gotta let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Saya. I pushed some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one, old and young alike. Technology evolved so fast, it's amazing. Sorry that took so long. Alright, should we get right down to investigating, Mr. Ichigo? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. A normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true. It's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Huh, looks like you can get a hand in. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need a special tool to open up a manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from another of your songs? Come on, Mr. Ichigo, you take that side. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The lid lifts, and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it opened. The black void stretches deep on the ground. A rusted metal ladder is set into the side of the hole. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. In a rumor about the white-robed woman, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? But I'm in a stage outfit. So you're going to wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. I go down first, and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. We make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this must go farther down than a normal sewer. It's like a secret entrance, maybe for a secret society's hideout. Maya's voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. My feet initially reach solid ground. Finally reach solid ground. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty. But where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. There's a large iron box. I slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. It pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. A hammer, hatchet, red notebook. Wow, it was full of stuff. What does the notebook say? I flip through the notebook with eye The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. What concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose, like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. The smell might permeate the other items, but some sacrifices are necessary. I suddenly shrieks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Mr. Ichigo? What is that? She shakily points and I shine the light that way. Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Is that human hair? But what's it doing here? It's an old-fashioned, though well-built iron door. The paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Whoa, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like this under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? How can she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is skewed, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up on I and reach for the doorknob. It's locked. Of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so... I never get to finish what I'm saying. An old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then I smell an odd stench. Seems this old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. Nothing really? That's right. I haven't done anything. I know she's trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound convincing. Starting your shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. Understand? So leave my turf alone and get out of here. He disappears behind the iron door, and it sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that guy was a homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud, though. Could it be she's never seen one before? Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to warn us? If the door was locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. But if I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go. He might come and yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter. But with the solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on spirits or that woman in a white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get more out of the old guy. What's behind that door anyway? From the moment we entered the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the steel air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, it holds some kind of horrible secret. I'm almost sure of it. Do I somehow know this underground shelter? Mr. Ichigo, you're kind of spacing out. You okay? You look pale too. I'm fine. It's nothing. Your ear's pretty bad. Not surprised you're feeling sick. Let's head back up for now. We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that haunted us underground starts to disperse. Miss I finally found you. I'm glad to see you're safe. Oh, Madame Yasuoka. Good morning, great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kuju's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kuju has passed away. This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Towako Yasuoka. You must be Mr. Ichigo? I read about you and your mark in Miss I's email. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping I do. Miss Kuju told me about a skull like that and asked me what I knew of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits, or that I would become a victim. Miss Walker rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachment to this world, but Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything, but I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Mr. Ichigo, don't sound suspicious. I don't care about spirits, of course, but she's definitely the real deal. It's natural to be doubtful. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Ichigo, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? The mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. I mention it to her. Intriguing. Jeanne d'Arc was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit whispers. He may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. If it's trying to help, I'd appreciate it if it could give clearer hints. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. A soul protecting the ones it loves. How romantic. Mr. Ichigo, do you have any idea who that soul could be? There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to know. So, what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report up to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be?
A doll, one that talks even.
Huh? A talking doll? Not so strange when you consider it's the Cujo family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess it pays to specialize in supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? I'm intrigued by this Mary.